Hi, good evening.
Hi, sir. Good evening, and it's great to have you here. And hope you're doing well.
Yes, and I
Uh,
hope you're doing.
yes, yeah, I'm doing good too. And thank you for accepting our invitation to be a part of this Next Gen Entrepreneurs Beyond Dream series. And
Yeah.
to give a just brief about Mr. Vijay Komagan, he's the founder of Kardle Industries. And Kardle Industries is a biotech startup founded in 2019. And they have developed their proprietary next-gen bioreactor, BIOTORR. And also they have developed air purification systems. And the startup has also secured NIDHI Prayas funding and is supported by Tamil Nadu Entrepreneurship Development and Innovation Institute, Government of Tamil Nadu. And it's great to have you here, sir. And we'd like to hear from you a brief about yourself, your entrepreneurship journey, inspiration. So please,
Yes.
yeah, please.
Yeah. Well, thanks for the introduction.
Mhm.
And you see, our entrepreneurship. Let me tell about myself. So I'm an biotech graduate. So I graduated. I completed my college in the year 2017,
Okay.
and I've been into entrepreneurship right since after my final year project review.
Okay, great.
So
Okay.
yeah, this opportunity of me want to be an entrepreneur actually struck me at third year of my college.
Mm-hmm.
So where I got to I got to enter into an IISc fellowship at Bangalore. So
Mm-hmm.
I was working under Dr. Neeraja Krishnan in Ganit labs in IBAB.
Okay,
And
okay.
then I got introduced to a lot of bioreactor scientists who were working at Bangalore Bio Innovation Center.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
when I first met them and I was asking them, so I was very curious about bioreactors, and that was when during my third year I got introduced about the bioreactor subject, and
Mm-hmm.
so I was so excited to see that and you see in a live manner. And so when I spoke with them, so I discussed with the scientist and even
Mm-hmm.
as a student, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I was so fascinated to, I was very curious and I was asking them how it works and what is the cost and all.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so shocking to me that the cost was too high.
Mm-hmm.
And in
Yes.
terms of service and maintenance, again, you see, those are all international products. So,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
so of course, they are really quality products, but
Mm-hmm.
still, the cost and you see, the cost of maintenance, everything was too high.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that was kept running in the mind. And I got a chance to develop a kind of a prototype or a college project for the
Okay.
final year project. And
Okay.
luckily, with the guidance of my professor, I started working on that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had to join hands with one of my college mate actually. So who turned out to be my ex co-founder of my company.
Okay.
And so what happened is like we thought I could be the operations guy and he could execute the technical part.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh, and then we both have to join another startup in order to bootstrap money, you see.
Okay.
But
Okay.
then that did not work well. So we both had to leave that company and we started running on our bootstrap money.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, due to his family conditions and other things, he had to leave. And I had
Mm-hmm.
to I had to do things on my own.
Mm-hmm.
And I got opportunity to work for Byju's for a few months.
Mm-hmm.
And after again bootstrapping some more money and with my mother's investment,
Mm-hmm.
I incorporated this company in 2019. And then things
Mm-hmm.
from there happened officially.
Great. Your mother is your angel investor to say. So
Yes, she's the primary investor of my
yes,
company.
great.
I was, you see, I somehow convinced her actually. So
So that's nice to see, and also it's relatable coming from Tamil Nadu and after your bachelorate,
yeah,
than going into a very conventional mode of like searching for jobs and then or joining any master's program and then again searching for jobs or having that whole journey till PhD and then searching for jobs. You have breakdown in between and then start thought of putting your idea into action, and that's very inspiring to listen from you about your journey. And
yeah,
to start with, like, yeah, you explained clearly about your focus and how do you started your startup and the initial challenges, right? you would have had a lot of initial challenges, as you said before, like how the co-founder it wasn't permanently staying with you, and etc. But what else were the initial challenges? Because you founded in 2019, I see, and also we had this global pandemic in between, and all this stuff's running through the globe. So, what are your primary challenges? Can you share?
Yes, of course. You see, the basic primary challenge was not having any co-founder. You see,
Yes.
I had to do all the tasks.
Independently do everything, right?
Yeah. No, it is good to learn things. You can go and do it alone, but still, you see, you need someone to support you, at least morally.
Yes,
There must be someone at least for you to blabber something about the day. And
yes.
no,
Yeah.
that was an horrible part for me. And then luckily I found my mentor, Mr. Parameshwar Babu,
Okay.
through Crescent University actually. So where my company is currently incubated to.
Okay.
So and then I started working with him, and he was giving me hope, and he was giving me right directions. He helped me go places, meet people. Initially, you see, people were not convinced about the idea what we were having in mind. You see, it's a core technical product, so it is not any bifurcations. It is
Yes.
very core, you see, and
Yeah.
I was trying to do some kind of add-ons, or I'm trying to bring down some of very unique change in most important part of the product.
Yes,
So
yes.
people were not really convinced about it, and you see,
Okay.
I do not have any kind of immense experience.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So you see, so people have. You see, they were still seeing me as a student,
Okay,
and
okay. That management
and
level of talk, the diplomatic,
yes,
such negotiations. Yeah,
yes.
that would have been.
So I was still then was looked as a student,
Okay.
and that had really had a bad impact. A bad impact. Uh, and then you see, things happened well, and I went on to pitch to a lot of persons. I kept on trying for government grants,
Mm-hmm.
and I was kept on improving for each and every grant I was, because I had some money left with the bootstrap I had done.
Mm-hmm.
So I kept on improvising the prototype I was developing, at least to show them that this is what the product would be like.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so that finally happened, and then I thought things were going well, and suddenly COVID thing happened. So
Yes. Yeah.
yes, and that too right after an pitch event at in Coimbatore.
Okay.
I pitched, and few people were really interested, but then afterwards, you see, the COVID thing has happened,
Mm-hmm.
and it has become very tough again for me.
Yeah.
So what I did is then. I went on to help another rural company at my village.
Mm-hmm.
So we had developed a solar-based hypochlorite production unit for a
Mm-hmm.
temporary market that was set up in Chennai,
Okay.
and that had helped me, you see, source some kind of money, and to
Mm-hmm.
show that I was still working during COVID.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
post-COVID, few of the scientists and few of the government committee people, they have
Mm-hmm.
understood that. So fine, there should be some kind of indigenization needed in the
Mm-hmm.
bioreactors that has to be done.
Yes. Yeah.
And then they saw me as an entrepreneur. And
Okay.
so
Mm-hmm.
our first grant came in August 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And followed by that, in just couple of months, we were able to, you see, go on for the NIDHI Prayas.
Mm-hmm.
And I should thank the Crescent Incubation Council and Tamil Nadu government for the Innovation Voucher program.
Mm-hmm.
And the Congo Engineering College, very specially, who had believed in me that I would be able to do this product. And
Okay.
they had supported me with a fund from NIDHI Prayas.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
and from there, things were it was skyrocketing, and it was
Mm-hmm.
more official than you see. Even
Mm-hmm.
then, incorporated after in February 2019.
Mm-hmm.
So there have been no, you see, kind of real things happening in
Okay.
terms of product
Okay.
development or team members
Mm-hmm.
coming.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
so this COVID thing has given a lot of connections to a lot of new networks to me,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of really key important people have joined me, and they are supporting me.
Okay, great. So COVID has, indeed helped you to in such
In
such an
one way, but
in one way, right? To for others to focus on your product, and to find indigenous products that
yeah,
should be very helpful than always relying on other abroad made products. So it's really
yeah,
good.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. COVID has really had a very deep impact in all of our lives,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and mostly in a kind of a very bad impact.
Yes.
Most of the people have lost their very key important people in their lives.
Yes. Yes.
But still, it has also given opportunities for people like me to help more people. You see,
Mm-hmm.
so
Yes.
in that way, I think COVID has brought in both you see both negative and positive impact as well.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, that's right. And also, like, would you suggest in a few points, like, what's your the company's primary value proposition? Now you are, developing bioreactor, and also so I see some air purification systems. So, what
Yes.
is it? What's an umbrella of value proposition you would like to offer to the customers?
Yeah, well, you see, this bioreactor is actually kind of a novelty. So, as you
Mm-hmm.
said in the earlier, it has got really proprietary technology, and we have filed
Yes.
patents for technologies.
Mm-hmm.
And so, we see the bioreactor to have an impact in the Indian research society in the coming
Mm-hmm.
days. So,
Yeah.
and we are do. You see, we are trying to create some kind of impactful thing that can be brought
Mm-hmm.
into this Indian society, and we are continuously working towards it.
Okay.
And this air purification system is actually kind of, you see, I can say it as a sister product of the bioreactor.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
Okay.
we haven't isolated, or we have not moved away from the core product we are developing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, you see, our long-term focus is to enter into the meat processing market and into
Mm-hmm.
the contract manufacturing with the help
Okay.
of our bioreactors.
Mm-hmm.
But then this COVID second wave had given you see, kind of a very strong hit in our mind that this part of the sterilization technology we are developing, you see, currently for the
Mm-hmm.
bioreactor
Mm-hmm.
can also be applied into another part where it can really be pushed into everyone's day-to-day life
Yeah.
in order to create a good impact. And so
Mm-hmm.
that's how this air purification has developed.
Mm-hmm.
And for information, that our system is one of the world's first kind of novel filterless air treatment system.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
so we are not using any very specific filters like EPA filters or
Mm-hmm.
MAO filters. Instead, we
Okay.
are going with an fiber technology,
Mm-hmm.
and so we have tested it at various NABL labs, and we have done globally followed standards like Anderson sampler methods. And we
Mm-hmm.
have found
Mm-hmm.
out in just 20 minutes, you see, for a 500 square feet area,
Mm-hmm.
our air treatment system is able to control in just 20 minutes without any
Mm-hmm.
air circulation. So
Okay.
we were able to control 60% of airborne bacteria and airborne fungi.
Mm-hmm.
And we are in talks with a few other nationally reputed institutes for the viral testing as well.
Mm-hmm. That's very interesting to hear. And I would like to understand more about your bioreactor, right? So coming to the next gen bioreactor, the BIOTORR, which you're developing, how different it is. Like it's in the size, or the whole process itself has changed, like the process cycle of process, right? We have this 20 minutes of this cycle, that cycle. So how it's different? Is it like affordability also? It's
Yes.
less, or like, can you please explain on that?
Yes, sure. You see, bioreactors, they generally come up in a open container. You see, they
Mm-hmm.
come as a in order to address this plug and play thing.
Yes, yeah.
So our system also has this plug and play thing, but we don't
Mm-hmm.
want to put that in a very open way.
Okay,
So,
okay.
what we thought is there might not be a lot of companies offering this clean room and all.
Mm-hmm.
See, there will be there are many more startups like me who are trying to develop new bioproducts.
Yes.
I'm into this. You see, I'm into this hardware section, but
Mm-hmm.
there are a lot of companies who are trying to come up with new products that could have an
Yes,
impact on the
yes.
society.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So considering all those things in our mind, I wanted to come up with an smart chamber. You see,
Okay.
this smart chamber, what I'm speaking of, is capable of giving you conditions like a clean room.
Okay,
So
okay.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
so you need not have the system in a clean room. The
Mm-hmm.
chamber, whatever we are providing to you, right,
Mm-hmm.
in the bioreactor, the control system.
Okay.
So that itself will act as clean room, and it also comes
Okay.
with Yes, and it also comes with an integrated workstation actually.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
So you need not you see draw samples or add
mm-hmm,
samples manually, but
mm-hmm,
all those things will be completely automated.
mm-hmm,
And the other most important and unique feature is the software.
mm-hmm.
Currently, we are most of the systems are relied upon imported softwares or costly software.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So for this BIOTOR, as we call it next-gen bioreactor, we have come up
Mm-hmm.
with our own software actually. So
Okay,
we have
okay.
developed our own software. So it is an IoT and a cloud-based software. So
Mm-hmm.
you can monitor your process, control your process anywhere from the world,
Okay.
and
Like a
and
digital twin, you have your own software, which is similar to the other things. Like it's a digital twin kind of, like where you control digitally, or how.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
let's not think about digital twin in
Mm-hmm.
that way. I'm telling you that you will be still be able to monitor all those parameters. You
Okay,
see, you may
okay.
not visualize it,
Mm-hmm.
but we are actually trying to incorporate a camera feature that so you could actually see who is actually working there.
Ah, okay,
So kind of
okay.
a surveillance feature. So all those
Mm-hmm.
things are patented.
Okay, good.
So that's that. And we're also coming up with a very unique technology called live cell monitoring. So
Okay, okay.
it will be a non-invasive method, you see, to
Mm-hmm.
analyze so what's happening inside the system.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, that's actually very interesting. And as a biotech student myself, it's very
Yeah.
interesting and insightful to know about indigenous product, which is very smart, and does it it's very comparable to the existing systems, but still it's indigenous in itself, and also has a proprietary technology. So that's a great
Yes.
work, and really thanks. And I look forward to seeing your system in all research institutes and also academic institutions in future. All the best for
We,
that.
yes. We wish the same as well. You see,
Mhm.
and we are open for collaboration. So you see, there are giants, bioreactor companies, giants
Yes.
like let me not name it, but you see,
Okay.
there are
Yeah.
few companies who had served as an inspiration for me.
Okay. Okay.
You
Mhm.
see the way that the system works. You see, the
Yes.
way
Yes.
it gives an interaction with the user.
Correct.
All those
Yes.
things has
Yes.
inspired me to you see develop one such system like what is in
Mm-hmm.
the market.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure we'll be benchmarking our systems to the international standard very soon.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I wish you could also use it one day.
Yes, yes, yeah. I really look forward to it. And thanks, Vijay Komagan. And I'd like to have, get two key takeaways from you for aspiring like youngsters who are aspiring to become entrepreneurs. So if you could just give 2 points or like 2 or 3 points from your experience as an
Yes.
inspiration to them, it'd be great.
Well, my mentors have been telling, and in fact, I'm now part of Brigade Reaps Acceleration Program.
Mm-hmm.
So all my mentors, you see, they tell when it comes to product development. So
Mm-hmm.
one should focus on the problem, not just on solution. You
Okay,
see, if you are
okay.
able to focus on the problem, then you will naturally arrive at the solution.
Mm-hmm.
But you
Mm-hmm.
should be you should focus more on the problem, that what actually is the problem. So
Okay, okay.
whoever tries to become an entrepreneur, they should you see focus on what problem they're trying to solve.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So does it have a mass scale, and
Mm-hmm.
does it really needed at this point of time?
Okay,
And
okay.
so if not now, so how it can be taken from this point? You
Mm-hmm.
see, so you should that is the one specific thing. You should not run around solution. You should run around problem.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
when you run around problem, it will give you a lot of solutions and other
Mm-hmm.
you see
Yes.
yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And the other thing, find really a good co-founder.
Okay.
if you really
Nice.
find if you really find one,
Yeah.
do not let them go. Do not let them go. And
Have you
also
found
find
one yet? Have you found one yet?
yes.
Yes, that's
You
great.
see,
Mm-hmm.
my mentor is my you see, he's kind of a co-founder,
Great, great.
and that's why I call him as my co-founding mentor. You see,
Okay.
so
Mm-hmm.
we had invested. I at least meet him thrice in a week. See,
Mm-hmm.
I invest most of the time. I do not just talk about discuss only about my product. You see, I discuss about a lot of things happening inside the market.
Okay. Okay.
around various products. And you see, most of the times uh, we try to find relevance to that. So
Mm-hmm.
okay, so in this way our product can be placed, or this way
Mm-hmm.
this can be taken up. And
Yes.
invest your time in mentors, find really good
Yes.
mentors. And
Mm-hmm.
if you're persistent enough, and if you believe, you see, if you believe in yourself, and if you believe in your believe in the Lord, you see, you'll be directed to right persons. The right
Correct.
persons will come to your life. So
Yes. Mhm.
that's the second point. And the third point, again, it will be, you see, uh, talk to customers.
Mm-hmm.
uh, right, they are the ones who will be using your service, product, your idea,
Yeah.
anything.
Mm-hmm.
So try to communicate with them, and you could really find even better solutions from them.
Okay.
And
Okay.
and above all, one thing, so what, whoever tries to become an entrepreneur, you
Mm-hmm.
need to stay persistent.
Yes.
uh, yes,
Mm-hmm.
so I believe in this mantra: patience, persistence, and, you see,
Mm-hmm.
perseverance.
Mm-hmm.
So you should be patient, and you should persist on what you want to do.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
There have been times where I just walked around empty pocket. So
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't have stopped me, you see. So
Mm-hmm.
I have something to do, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I've thought something bigger. So
Yes.
keep working towards that big thing,
Okay.
and that's really we push towards that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I
Yeah.
can say that.
Yeah, okay. These were very golden words from you, like actually from your experience itself. And I could see that, and like finding a very good problem statement, because when you find a problem statement and then having a just particular product and then pitching that, it's good to have a problem statement, and that itself will drive you towards multiple solutions. And having
Yes.
a very good mentor, yeah, that's also really a good point. And also having a persistence in throughout the journey, because that's the
Yes.
key to any entrepreneur, because there'll be a lot of twists and turns, dips in terms of economy as well as funding, and also in terms of the core strength itself. Like as a human being, we'll be having up and down days, and in the entrepreneurship journey, it's also very important to stay persistent in throughout, and then having the focus, like why you started, and then keeping your goal towards that, and then running to in the same path. So it's very important. And thanks a lot for joining us in this Beyond Dream series. We really appreciate you, and yeah, hope to see you soon in some other conversation. Thank you.
Yes, yes, definitely. And I should actually thank you for the Next Gen Entrepreneur Forum, you see,
Mhm.
for at least identifying me, and, you see, trying to spend some time on what I could say. So, yes, I again thank you